Hello there, and welcome to another Dark Souls 2 boss tutorial. Today's boss is the Covetous Demon, also known as Honey Boo Boo's mother. Now if you thought I was gonna say Jabba the Hutt, I'm a little bit offended, cause that's some low-hanging fruit, and well, I like to think I'm better than that. Now apparently this Covetous Demon did used to be a man. He fell in love of a woman who did not return his affections. Now he expressed his desire through a lot of excess eating and gluttony, and eventually all of this turned him into a ravenous abomination known as the Covetous Demon, and he was lonelier than he ever was before, and friends, you can see why. And the saddest story as that is, he's standing between us and our adventures, so we're gonna have to take his little fat butt out. Now Chubby is gonna employ a variety of attacks to try and keep you from taking his chocolate. I'm just kidding, that's just a little bit of fat humor, we have fun here. He's gonna try and swipe at you with his stubby little arms. Also, he's gonna try and slam you with his flab, and believe it or not, given his size, he can actually jump through the air and try and cannonball you of sorts. But that's pretty easy to see coming, because well, it takes him a while to get up enough energy to do that, so you just watch him struggle for a minute and just kindly move right out the way. Don't you let him jump towards you, always let him jump forward and let yourself strafe around him, because, well, that's just a safe thing to do. Also, he can try and roll over on you like your girlfriend might do while you're sleeping at night and she's trying to take up the entire bed, leaving you nothing but a little bit of a corner to sleep in. To mention in corners, friends, you do not want to get in between him and the wall. If you let him get you in a corner, it's pretty much like Street Fighter. You can't move, you can't get up, you can't get around him, and you're pretty much just gonna die. Also, last but not least, he can flop around like he's a fish outside of water. And while it is kind of funny to watch, it can be dangerous, so just kindly backstep a little bit and watch, but don't get too close to him while he's doing it. A couple of other things that he can do that I didn't experience, but I know are possible, is that he can spit acid out at you, which will damage your equipment, so I wouldn't stand in that. Also, being that he is quite hungry and working himself up an appetite during this fight, he's going to try and eat you, and if he does eat you, by the time you get yourself out of there, he will have unequipped all of your armor. I'm not sure how that works, but he will spit you out, and you will be naked, and you won't even have a weapon equipped, and that can pretty much end things for you right quick. Also, one thing to note is that there are these hanging pots up in the air. Now, if you were to shoot down one of these pots with a soul arrow or a real arrow, then a little undead civilian man is going to fall down, and well, he's going to be a little bit confused as to how he got there, and he'll be very scared because the Covetous Demon is pretty scary if you don't have any weapons or anything like that. And that man will sit there and cower and be very scared, and the Covetous Demon, being that he's hungry, will walk over and eat that little undead guy, and that'll give you time to walk over and pop him a couple of times. But in general, you shouldn't really need to go about doing any of that stuff. Seems like a little bit more trouble than it's worth. A safe place for you to be standing during this fight is towards the back near his tail. The front part of him is wider and has more surface area. So, simple sciences and common sense will tell us that that's not a good place to stand. If you keep strafing around him, then he's going to have to turn a whole lot more to try and get you while you're towards his skinny side, because his little arms can't reach back that far, and it is quite funny to watch him try. If you're standing back near his tail, he won't be able to hit you with his swipe, and he'll try and roll over on you, but all you gotta do is make sure you're paying attention to his arms. He'll roll over on the one side like this to get himself some momentum to come squish you, and as you see him do that, kindly smash your B button or whatever you're using and get out the way of that. Also, you can know if he's going to jump in the air because he's going to hunker down like this, build up his strength, and then try and launch himself. And when you see him doing that, you can kindly just walk away because it's going to take him a little while. And well, if you strafe out the way in any direction, he's not going to be able to adjust his trajectory in time to hit you in the first place. So it's pretty safe. After you beat the Covetous Demon, you'll be rewarded with 13,000 souls, as well as the soul of the Covetous Demon, which will trade for one of my favorite weapons in the game. So don't use this soul. It's only worth 6,000 souls, and the weapon you get from it is, it's worth a lot more than 6,000 souls, I guarantee that to you. I hope you enjoyed today's Dark Souls 2 boss tutorial, and I do apologize that it takes me so long to sometimes get these videos out. I'm one busy person, and I really do enjoy that y'all going back and watching my videos, commenting, and giving me all sorts of praise, and you make me quite happy. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe for more Dark Souls 2 and other gaming content. Also, leave me your feedback in the comments. I love reading it all, positive or negative. Until next time, goodbye.